Let me bring to the show my next guest this morning, Phillip Streible, Senior Market Analyst, Blue Line Futures. Good morning, Phil. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So, Phil, of course, I'd like to kick off with crude oil market and energy sector. What are your targets after the OPEC Plus announcement? Did anything change for you?
No, but I mean, it was an incredible recovery that crude oil had. You know, anytime you have OPEC adds supply, it's because there's a direct need for it. We've already seen U.S. road traffic achieve pre-pandemic levels. So, they're filling a small need at the moment, and we expect travel to continue to expand. The Delta variant has had a small little pause as far as expanding travel. However, we believe that over the course of the summer, you're going to see that demand continue to outstrip supply. Crude oil prices should continue to move higher. I would anticipate $72.5 to $74 on front month WTI.
This is fantastic. If we take a step back and move very quickly through the equity markets, how do we explain what happened on Monday and what we are seeing today? Because markets are poised for a higher opening and most likely hitting their all-time record highs today.
There is a strong divergence, however, between the small caps and the technology, and it is direct relation to concerns over the Delta variant. You are seeing small cap stocks significantly lag. Pull up a chart of the Russell, then pull up a chart of the NASDAQ. You'll see that organic growth within the NASDAQ continues to propel higher. The S&P 500 being a blend is going to travel higher with it. The Dow Jones, mixed bag for the Dow. However, we are bullish, but you need to really pay attention to that Russell. It could be the canary in the coal mine.
Phil, I'd like to talk about a copper because there are major calls throughout our live shows, of course, throughout a whole week. I mean, few are expecting even way higher targets compared to the current levels. For example, $4.4 copper, by the way, today up about 0.8%. So what's your target and what are your thoughts?
We could see copper's done an excellent job as far as consolidating, and we are back at the top end of the range. I need to see that breakout above 440 in order to, on a closing basis. So if we can close there today, and on Sunday night to Monday, we can resume, a gap higher on the charts. We could see 450, 455. However, it's got to break out. Otherwise, it could just be another head fake and a consolidation.
And what about the gold? Do you think that it's going to find the strength to touch the $2,000 an ounce, or they're not? We don't have the necessary circumstances.
No, so the way the U.S. is going to transition economically, and many other countries are doing it already, it's a phased transition into either a stagflation environment or a deflationary environment coming into the second half of the year, which is a great situation for gold. We're going to continue to see yields hang around these lower levels. We've got negative yields going on and the real yields. And then gold futures, they've held on 1800 great. We need to break out over 1825 and 1840 and gain some momentum from there. I think a realistic price target at the end of the year will be closer to 1925.
Well, I just wanted to show you very quickly also Bitcoin, which is extremely interesting. We saw the Bitcoin below the $30,000 on Monday and on Tuesday as well. Of course, today it's up above the $32,000. So what, on a technical basis, what is the chart suggesting? Do we have the possibility to hit the $35,000 target?
You've got to see that breakout over 32, 33,000 in order to hit that. If you pull that chart and expand it out, almost to 2-3 years out, you're going to see it does look like a big head and shoulders pattern on Bitcoin. So if we break that 29,000, I'm more concerned of the downside potential than the upside at the moment. If we broke 29,000, it could be a devastating blow for Bitcoin and the bulls and the enthusiasts. You got Elon Musk and his group are really trying to pump Bitcoin and the price of it. But as far as the news and the U.S. news flow, we haven't seen a lot of talk about the altcoins, Dogecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin. They've just all fallen out of flavor.
Yeah, though, despite the fact that today Ethereum is back above the $2,000, which is a very nice level. So are you bullish on the coins, on the crypto coins?
I like Ethereum better than Bitcoin. I mean, the chart patterns, much better. The volatility has really come in quite a bit on Ethereum. I think it's given people another opportunity to position in it. But like I said, I would avoid Bitcoin. It looks a little bit more sensitive. Stick with Ethereum instead.
All right, a final take on the dollar index. Next week is the week of the big tech and of course Jay Powell. So what are your dollar index expectations?
We still need to see if the dollar bull market is going to continue on. We need to see consecutive closing basis over 93. It has been unable to do that. Every spike up we've seen has just been episodic, non-trending, and the market comes quickly down. 92.50 key level support, but the range on it's about 93.25 down to about 91.50.
So when it comes to the inflation debate, which is huge, of course, in the United States specifically, which part do you take if we had to take a part? It is a structural or transitory?
Well, I mean, there are areas that are sticky, and there are areas that are continuing to get very inflationary. Pull up a chart of coffee futures over the past 3 sessions. It's gone up about 10%. So people are going to start to feel it when they go to Starbucks in the next few weeks. It is here. It's sticky in certain areas, and it is going to be transitory in others.
All right, thank you very much, Phillip Streible, Senior Market Analyst, Blue Line Futures. Thank you for joining us, and of course, have a great weekend ahead.
Yeah, you too.